am I going to die? Well, if this show is like Once a Girlfriend, it probably will at this rate. But with so many good shows of slice of life genre being produced this year, and then they all just fall flat towards the ending, it's just depressing, honestly. I just want another like anime like Toradora or like Golden Time, but I guess it's just too much to ask for in today's age, because all of them just can't do it. They all just fell at the ending and ruined the entire ride. Apparently so, since even the main character says ignorance is bliss. And I would just like to say thank you so much, you guys, for watching my last video. It would be my first video on this channel. I really appreciate it. But I also would just like to say again, if you guys like this type of VTuber anime type review, if you could subscribe to support me or like the video, I'd really appreciate it. And sorry if my voice gets a little weird sometimes. I'm still coming off of being sick, so my throat is really sore right now, but I really wanted to get this content out for you guys. And yeah, back to the review. However, I want to know how this director managed to get the budget for this opening, because it slaps so hard. Like, the God of High School opening and the Infernal opening for Fire Force doesn't even come close to this. It is so good, and I gotta say it's definitely my top opening for this season. I've seen all the openings from Crunchyroll, and it's definitely my top one or two. But if we're going based off the trailers, let's just talk about the art real quick. It is so good. You have this like yaoi and moe, while something like 80% regular anime style. It says like a touch of moe and a touch of lolly in it. It just makes all the characters just have like this really interesting art style, and I really do enjoy it a lot. Let's just take a look at the past real quick. Like, come on, it's depressing. Even this year's is depressing. So like, how are you supposed to get behind all this romance anime that has such a dull palette? And then we finally have one that has a bright palette. Or we can think of like Sing Yesterday for me. It had like a dark palette, but also had like a contrasting palette, so I didn't mind it that much. It was actually really good, color palette wise. But then, let's just look at this, our main character. He freaking sees this girl. He walks across the street at night blindly just to get her name. And she just ignores him. Then she leaves him in a safe place while she calls an ambulance. He then doesn't want that. He wants to just hear her name. And then he has the courage to ask the girl out. Right there, as he's dying, as his adrenaline is running off from the crash that happened 2 minutes ago. They hit him right in the face. A truck hit him right in the face, and his head's still bleeding. But you can see it from this clip here. But he doesn't care. He wants to ask this girl out. Still, keep in mind, he hasn't asked about her name or anything about her. Just wants to ask her out. And then she comes back with even a higher highball question. She says, yeah, if you marry me, you can be with me. And he says yes. No hesitation. So he just goes for it, not realizing how serious marriage really is. But we all have to admit, it's pretty damn impressive how he gave no hesitation though for that. And that takes big guts. So about that, this dude's the most chill I've ever seen someone that is in an accent though. You know, if I got hit like that, I'd be freaking out like crazy. Oh, fuck this girl. I'm gonna save my own life. But he definitely has ascended beyond simp to boyfriend material. And it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Because I know in Japan there's a lot of paperwork, but I really find it funny how how she just gets a random person to sign the paperwork. Like, I think that's very illegal, but okay. I'm assuming it's just that way for the anime, just to skip the boring paperwork part and for a comic relief moment. But it was pretty good comic relief moment. Let's give it that one. And I like how he's just going through life on a whim. Like, I like how he doesn't have a fallback plan, because he's always going to fall forward when something when an obstacle hits them in life. It's like he says, oh, there can't be any unforeseen consequences. You don't think? Nah, not at all, man, not at all. Personally, when she says, the only place that's open right now is like, they're going to a bar at like 18? Nope, it's the ward office. Of course it is. Oh, I found it funny how her parents signed off, though. I don't know if she forged it or if her parents actually signed off, but it is pretty interesting. Because usually a lot of animes get to this, they have a few dates and stuff, you know. They have a date here, they have a date here, and I'll be towards like the episode before the season finale, and the season finale they'll either kiss or have like a bigger date with just them two and not their friends. Then the show ends and we get no ending to it. So it's really refreshing that we actually start here. You know, it's at the beginning of a relationship and it seems very fantasy-like. It's so, I think it'd be an interesting ride for us to watch. And I haven't read any of the manga material. I'm actually not going to this for the show, so I can be surprised each week. And yeah, I hope this turns out to be a good ride for this anime. I hope it turns out really good. Seems like the production budget's there. Seems like the director has a good path, judging from the opening, and then the art so far, just in the measly first episode, is pretty good. So yeah, I don't see how this show can fail. Mark my famous last words. I thought that about Darling in the Franxx, and that went downhill real fast, plot-wise. But anyways, yeah, I think this will be a good show for this season. Definitely be my top slice of life for this season, as I don't think there's much slice of life for this season, am I right? Let's see. We had Burn the Witch, which is a fantasy. We have Kaizen, which is the thing. And we had Snafu finish up last season, so yeah, this is like the only slice of life this season. So thank God it is a good slice of life if it's the only one. Anyways, guys, that's enough for the review. I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to cut it short. If you liked the video, make sure to like or drop a comment or subscribe if you want more sorry about that. If you want more content from me. Anyways, it's been a joy to do this for you guys, and I hope you have a great day.